Shalom. Shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, before I get started, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, the ones to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. Also want to give a shout out that to the hopeful elect, to you Akim and few Akwath who are sincerely and is true, as well as believers as well, but not just believers, but those as well. And again to you, I like to say shalom. All right, just another quick live lesson through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, on this Thursday evening before the Shabbat. Okay, and as you can see, the title of it, I believe is the cries of those who fear him. All right, the cries of those who fear him, and of course, it's dealing with us. You brothers. As you can see, through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, we fear the Lord. All right, and we're crying out, okay, for the captivity. The fucking wickedness that's going on here. Continuing. You have the saints are crying out. As well as they wore out the saints, man. Different, the plantation whooping our ass. As well as brothers out there laboring through the spirit, man. All right, but again, the cries of those who fear him, man, because it's a big separation of those who fear him and those who don't. And we understand 2/3 of our people, they don't fear YAHAWASHI. So therefore, they are not crying out. And matter of fact, that makes me want to get that Ezekiel 9:4. That's the spirit. Yep, this the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 4. And it says, and the Lord said unto him, and he was talking to the death angel, it says, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that mark is that spiritual mark, that YAHWAH. Okay? So the Lord commanded the angel to go against, so like it go through the midst of Jerusalem, which is a people before it's a place. All right? And set that mark of that YAHWAH upon the men, that cry and that sigh for all the abominations thereof. Okay? Here it is. We're in the spirit a lot. All right? Is this not known as what is spiritually Sodom and Egypt? All the confusion, all the wickedness, and you can obviously see that it's spiritually called Sodom. It's Sodom all over again, man. All right, America, man, they push that that LGBTQ XYZ BS hard, man, fucking hard, man. All right, here it is. You had at the White House where you had the transformer flag, equal unto the American flag, man. Okay, back in the day, you I believe you will get arrested for that, or you can I just know you can have the flag, like if you had a different type of country flag, it couldn't be as equal unto the American flag, man. But the point is, you see how hard Babylon the Great is pushing that spirit upon the people, man. Okay, but again, it says set that mark, all right, for that's the heads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations of the midst thereof. And that, again, that's what we're doing. Okay? We're by the way of these lessons, all right? By the way of brothers going out there week in, week out doing work. Okay? Like, hey, we're crying out. We're crying out to our power, man, for all the wickedness and abominations that's going on here, man. All right? If you're not vexed here, then you're not in the right spirit, man. You're not in the right mindset, man. You see? You should be like righteously sick of this shit, man. You should be sick of this shit. All the you even if brothers, some brothers got kids and shit. You have to your kids be having to see that shit, man. That sodomite shit. You got a fucking 6'3" fucking transformer walking around, man. Or you got these dykes out here, they getting beards and shit now, man. Hey, man, like I said, brothers be having kids and shit, they be having to see that shit. So again, we crying out. Not only that, we subject to payments here. We we in prison, man. Here it is, we in prison. And we praying unto the Lord for that due date, man, that release date, man, to be delivered up out of here. Okay? And it says, in verse 5, it says, and to the others he said in my hearing, Go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither ye have pity. Now these are to the ones who are not crying out. All right, these are the ones that are not hastening on coming to the Lord, man. All right, this is who the Lord is he said go through the midst of the city and smite them. And he said again, it says, let not your eyes spare, neither ye have pity, man. All right, don't have pity upon these people, man. You see, because you got to consider, we are merciful, period. Us as Jake, we merciful. You may have merciful on an old lady, or an old man or some shit. But see, the Lord see right through that nigga, man. You see, he tell you how his ways are higher than ours. His ways are above ours. You see, the Lord see right through it, man. All right, and it says, slay old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon who is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Okay, so it says slay both maids, and you consider women are mentioned twice in this, man. It says maids and little. It says like maids and women. That women are mentioned twice in that. So that lets you know, hey, it's going to be great judgment upon the women of our nation. And that's part of the wickedness here as well, that we're crying out here, man. We can't reason with these fucking bitches, man. You can't reason with these fucking she-beasts, man. You see, that's how terrible it is here in Babylon the Great, man. This is why we're crying out to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Again, like the title of the lesson is, the cries of those who fear him, man. You see? And that's why we're crying out, because we see the abomination, we see the wickedness, and we truly fear Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and we sick of seeing this shit, man. Okay, moving on. I wanted to start in the book of Psalms. Let me see, I had a couple. Alright, let's start here in the book of Psalms. Damn. Book of Psalms, chapter 6, and verse 1. I'm going to read it down. It says, O Lord, rebuke me not in thy anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. And that's what we consider. What is that? Sirach 36, have mercy upon me, O Lord. Okay, he's getting ready to let the world know him as we have known him, man. We know him as what is Alashajah, that terrible, great demon-like power. That's how we know the Lord. You see, we also know, the balance as well. The passionate care that he had for his saints. But first and foremost, we fear him because we know how terrible he's willing to get down, man, upon the wicked, upon those who don't fear him, man. You see? So again, that's why we said, oh Lord, rebuke me not in thy anger, neither chastise me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are vexed. And again, that's us. That's what we're asking. Mercy from Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? And again, it says, in the hot displeasure. Because you got to consider 2/3 of our people are going to be cut off. They're going to melt by the way of thermonuclear missiles, man. You see, they're going to feel the full fury and wrath of Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. You see, and we asking the Lord to not rebuke us in his anger, man. Okay? But instead heal us. Okay? With RAWCHAA, heal us, man. Heal me. That's what we praying for. Hawashanaya, save me. You see, deliver us. Keep us from the sad perils, O Lord. It says, verse 3, my soul is also sore vexed, but thou, O Lord, how long? Return, O Lord, deliver my soul, O save me for thy mercy's sake. And that's what we're saying here, man. That's the spirit, man. How long, O Lord? Deliver the soul, man. And in the flesh, you be feeling like, God damn, how much more can I take of this shit, man? But the Lord, you gotta consider, he'll never put nothing on you more than you can bear, man. Okay? That's the confident part, you're going through, hell, you catching that temptation. It's Iraq too, and as well, man, and on down. Really, the whole chapter. That's a bad chapter. That's one of my favorite chapters. It's not my favorite, but one of my favorite chapters, man. And the brothers going to it all the time, man. Okay, because that's confident to the spirit. Catching hell here, man. Again, it's prison. You know, it's fucking hell. This is fucking hell, man. You know, and who dare say it's not? Okay, here it is. Like I said, the Saints will woe up. You know, we getting that. You know, we getting that. Damn, fuck. So, shit. See, that's why we need new bodies, man. You know, it slipped my mind, man. You know, that Great Oppression. You see, from this damn this Roman Empire all over again. You see, ain't nothing new up under the sun. They did it to us back then. Here it is. They doing it again, man. That's why we ask, oh Lord, how long, man? You know, will I restore the kingdom of heaven, just like the disciples asked, man. You see, but that's the spirit that we are in, man. Okay, it's the saints of the Lord, man. We crying out, man. You know, Lord will. I'm gonna say of myself, I hope to be of that number. But you brothers, you know, you very very few sisters, you know, whose lot is to be saved through a man. You know, you should hope as well that you're of that number that the Lord have mercy upon and deliver you out of the hell, the lake of fire, from the lake of fire, man. That's finna be brought to Babylon the Great. You see, hell gonna come to a lot of you niggas. You niggas ain't gonna worry about going to hell. It's gonna come to you, man. You see, as long as you keep your same mindset here in Babylon the Great, it's gonna come to you, man. Okay, moving on. Let me see what else I have here. Oh yeah, Psalms 142. Let's lock it back with me. Yeah, this a bad one here too. Yeah, this a bad one here too. Let me put this right here. This Psalms 142 and verse 1. It says, I cried unto the Lord with my voice. With my voice unto the Lord did I make my supplication. I poured out my complaint before him. I showed before him my trouble. And that's what we're doing. We tell the Lord, look at this. Look what's going on. You know, look at the side of me. You know, look at that fucking, you know what I mean? That transformer right there, man. Like, Lord, how long this shit gotta keep going on? Jake walking around sagging and shit. You know, niggas don't want, man, don't nobody want to see that shit, man. You know, Jake being simple. Jake being a fucking demon. You know, Eve throwing her ass everywhere she go. You know, ain't nothing classy about her. You know, she barely like to wear clothes. You see, the kids coming up against the parents. It's bad, man. We like, oh Lord, you know, we crying out, man. Again, even through the videos. You know, we crying out to YAHAWASHI. How long? How long, oh Lord, shall we suffer this? Let's read that again. Psalms 142 and verse 1. It says, I cried unto the Lord with my voice. With my voice unto the Lord did I make my supplication. I poured out my complaint before him. I showed before him my trouble. When my spirit was overwhelmed within me, then thou knewest my path. And the way wherein I walked hath thou privately laid a snare for me. I looked on my right hand and beheld, but there was no man that would know me. Refuge failed me. No man cared for my soul. I cried unto thee, O Lord. I said, Thou art my refuge and my portion in the land of the living. Attend unto my cry, for I am brought very low. Deliver me from my persecutors, for they are stronger than I. And considering the so-called white man. Okay, we understand he is stronger than us. This dude here, the blessing, this motherfucker has the blessing of the sword, man. You see, he has military might. Jake, that's why the Lord says, fear not thy worm, Jacob, because you consider a worm. A worm is just vulnerable. It has no might. You know, it can be stepped on. It can be taken away by the bird, the fowls of the air. You know, it can be eaten by ants. You see, a worm is just vulnerable. It has, you know, nothing to defend itself with, and that's Jake. You see, we have no might here, man. So that's why we're crying unto the Lord. Tell the Lord, you know, I persecute again. He said, deliver me from my persecutors, for they are stronger than I, man. You see, it ain't like we can gather swords, which that ain't the way to go anyway. But it ain't like we can gather swords, get a military right, and take down, Esau. No, man. We have to wait upon Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. All right, we've been brought to a very, 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 very low state here. We fell so far from grace, so far to the point we don't even remember our heritage. We don't remember who we are. You see, and that's a far, that's a hard ass damn fall to forget who you are and where you came from, man. You see, because if you don't know who you are or where you came from, you don't know where you're going, man. You see, and that's what's gonna fuck up a lot of 2/3. You see, they just out here, going about the way, walking blind, walking in darkness, and don't know where they're going, man. But it's ultimately gonna lead them into a pit of destruction, man. You see, and continue. It says, verse 7, bring my soul out of prison, that I may praise thy name. The righteous shall compass me about, for thou shalt deal bountifully with me. And that, again, that's the spirit we're in, man. Asking the Lord to bring our soul, deliver us out of this prison, man. You see, keep us from the so-called white man, man. You see, and that makes me get this precept right here. when he said that, deliver me out of prison. Let's see. That Isaiah 51. You brothers, already should know where I'm going with it. Come on. Yep, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 51 and verse 14. It says, the captive exile hastening that he may be loose, and that he should not die in the pit, nor that his bread should fail. And again, that's us. We hastening to be loose, okay? And that we should not die in the pit, man, nor that our bread should fail, which is what? This word, okay? The words of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. You see? That's what, hey, man, this is all we have. You see? This is all we have. This is our strength. This is our buckle. Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. And the Lord said, well, I come in the volume of the book. Okay? So it's this book in its entirety. Not pieces and dabs of it. That's why the Lord tell you to eat the whole roll, man. See, these niggas, these nifs out here, niggas in fringes, they don't eat the whole roll, man. And they ain't going to be defended in that day. Because they don't truly trust on Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. They don't trust on the commandment. All right? That straight commandment that the Lord has given you, man. You see? Was to fear him, man. All right? And have faith and believe, okay? And understand that the law can't save you. Yes, we keep the law to the best of our ability, you see? But you got to understand we're in this flesh, you see? And a lot of them don't understand it. And so, therefore, they don't trust on the Holy One of Israel. Instead, they trust all in the law. You see? And that's going to cause them to be their doom, man. All right? But moving on, okay, we're being in the spirit a lot. All right, that's for the saints. Going back to us being, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. All right, what up? I got here. Matter of fact, let's get that event. All right, because consider when the angels, man, the angels had came to visit Lot, man, it was so fucking bad that the fucking sodomites wanted the damn angels, man. You see? And the angels, man, they decided to destroy that fucking place. Which was Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, who had sent them there. That word angel just mean messenger. Okay? So let me get that though. I'm gonna get that event. It'll be good to, check it out too, brothers and sisters. The scriptures tell you, study to show thyself approval. Alright, this Genesis chapter 19. I really wish I had the NLT version. I don't have my other device on me right now. But we got we just gonna go through it through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says this Genesis 19 and verse 1. And it says, and there came two angels to Sodom at evening. And Lot sat in the gate of Sodom, and Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, behold, now, my lords, turn in. I pray you into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and ye shall rise up early, and go on your ways. And they said, Nay, but we will abide in the street all night. The angel said, No, we're going to stay out. You know, he said, verse 3, he said, And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him. And he, he basically like, Nah, man, y'all better, hey, man, get in here, It says, And they turned in unto him and entered into his house. And he made them a feast and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young. So you have both grown men and little boys. You know what I mean? All the people from every quarter. And that's the spirit, because you got that same shit here, man. You got fucking 45-year-old fucking moles here, man, in Babylon the Great. See that? See how sick that is? This man's supposed to be a mighty man, He's supposed to be the one to put the young man on game, to be teaching the young man some things. But he want to be a damn woman, man. He want to be a damn woman. Like, nigga, you ain't figured it out yet. You 50-some years old, and you still want to be a damn woman, man. Fucking sick. But it says on verse 5, And they called unto Lot, and said unto him, Where are the men which came unto thee this night? Bring them out unto us, that we may know them. See, that's sick shit, man. That was man, they wanted the angels. They wanted to get into the angels, man. Fucking sick place. And it says, And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. Behold, now I have 2 daughters which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And so Lot said, Man, look, man, you ain't got to do this. You ain't got to do this. I got 2 daughters, 2 virgin daughters, man, right now. Do as you please with them, And they said, verse 9, and they said, Stand back. And they said again, This one fellow came into sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now will we deal worse with thee than with them? And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. Yeah, they said, hell no. We want the men. It says, but the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house. And, they was trying to get in there. Like, nah, trying to kick the door down. You know what I mean? And it says, but the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them, and shut to the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. And the man said unto Lot, Hast thou here any besides son-in-law and thy sons and thy daughters, whatsoever thou hast in the city? Bring them out of this place. So they asked him basically, do you got any other family members, any other relatives here? If so, take them out of this place, man. Take them out of the city. Go. And here's the point, the main point. It says, on verse 13, it says, For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. And that's us, man. All right. Well, that's the spirit that we're in. Lot was crying out unto the Lord, man. So therefore the angels was brought there to destroy the place. You see? And here it is. The scriptures tell you how Sodom and Gomorrah was just an example, unto those who shall live ungodly after. And here it is, Babylon the Great. This bitch sins has reached to the heavens, man. You see? So the angels, they're gonna come, they're gonna destroy this place too on the Lord's command. You see? Because what the scriptures tell you, there be many spirits created for vengeance. All right? And doing they're gonna do the appease the wrath of them that made him. So when the Lord get that signal, on the death angels to do what they gotta do to Babylon the Great, they gonna do it. Because the missiles, they gonna have angels on them, man. They gonna have spirits on them. You see? They gonna have spirits on them, man. As well as you gonna have the Lord of hosts too. Okay? You're gonna have the Lord of hosts as well. YAHAWASHI. comes through the clouds, man. Zapping shit, man. Because this place fucking deserves it for all the wickedness. I want to read verse 13 one more time. It says, for we will destroy this place because of the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord has sent us to destroy it. So the Lord is going to destroy it, man. And to you brothers, man, the Lord hear our cries, man. And see, that right there, that's a faithful. Scriptures tell you to consider the days of old, man. All right? Lord hear our cries, man. He going to destroy this bitch, man. And we seeing it by the way of prophecy taking hold upon the planet Earth, man. All right? Moving on. Let's see what else I got here. Matter of fact, I got that 2 Peter 2:7, man. Let's get that. The Spirit. Yeah, this is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2 and verse 7. It says, matter of fact, yeah, let's get that. The Spirit. 2:6. It says, and turn the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. America, Babylon the Great. All right, America the Great. Yeah, you know this. Yeah, this bitch is great. She gonna have a great fucking destruction. It's great in wickedness. Okay, it greatly stink. You know, it's greatly filthy. You know, this fucking place, man, needs to be destroyed, man. It says, and deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And see, and that's again, that's the spirit that we're in. We're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. All right, all you know, you niggas boasting inside me. What's this fucking rapper name? This sodomite rapper. They keep glorifying that man. That nigga name is like Montana or some shit, man. Fucking big nigga like a fucking linebacker or some shit, you know. But yeah, he want to be a fucking mo. You a man. You got nuts, nigga. You know. But you want to be a mo. That's why Lord gotta put you fucking niggas down, man. And it says, for that, verse 8, for that righteous man dwelling among them, and seeing and hearing, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Okay? And that's it. That's what they're doing. They're vexing our righteous souls, man. Because we seeking to get better, man. We seeking to be delivered. We seeking to be kept from the said perils. Okay? We seeking to be forgiven for our sins, for in our past life as well as in this life as well, man. But as for you fucking niggas, you don't seek that, man. You don't fear YAHAWASHI. So therefore, you keep dwelling in your wickedness. You keep doing whatever the hell you want to do. And you keep just going on by the day and walking in darkness, man. So this is what we're saying. May the Lord destroy you and your fucking household lest you repent, man. That's the spirit that we're coming into, man. Because we're vexed and we're tired of this place, man. And I'm going to say this too. Esau, you ain't getting away either. Because it starts with you, nigga. It starts with you. Oh, I forgot. You can't even say his name. You know? Well, E. You know? Filthy E. It starts with you, man. Lord's going to get your ass too, man. You ain't going to get away. All right? But as again, we're going back to the main point of the lesson. All right? For the cry of those who fear him. All right, we fear the Lord, so that's why we're crying out. That's why we're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. That's why we're tired, man. You know, different brothers, especially elderly brothers, backs be hurting this shit from the concrete. Hell, sometimes I do, and I'm a young brother, man. Hey, the fucking concrete killing your back and shit, your knees and shit. Having you out there concrete dancing. The apostles be concrete dancing sometimes. I'm more. Hey, we do too, man. That just shows you the spirit that we're in, man. A lot of camps ain't out there concrete dancing if you pay attention. Niggas don't be out there long enough. They ain't laboring long enough, man. You see? But yeah, man, so lock it back to the main point. My bad for rambling. Okay. I got a couple of them written down here, man. All right. But, but the Lord will hear our cries, man. YAHAWASHI will hear our cries, man. And again, he hearing it. Don't you see the prophecies happening? Don't you see it right before your eyes? You see? Let me see it. I got Psalms 18 and 3. Let's get that real quick. All right? That's a good one. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 18 and verse 3. It says, matter of fact, let's start at verse 1. It says, I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. All right. Remember, I mentioned earlier about how Jacob, we don't have no might. Okay. But the Lord is our strength. YAHAWASHI. That's why we wait on the Lord to step in on you niggas, man. You see, we can't put our hands on you niggas, man. All right. We want to. Well, hey, using wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, as the script said, be wise as well, wise as serpents, harmless as a dove, man. Okay, and we understand not only that, but we want to wait on Yahweh Shah to get his glory first. We want the Lord to go first, man. All right, we want Yahweh Shah to go first, Okay, but again, going back to Psalms 18, verse 1, I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. So the Lord is going to deliver us, man. The Lord is going to silence our cries, brothers. You see? Well, soon it won't be no more mourning, man. You see? It says, I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. Esau, we're going to be saved from the hands of this devil. Whether he get off on, some may be beheaded, we're still going to be delivered because guess what, brothers? We're not going to die. We're just going to be sleeping. We're going to go up there. You're going to be on a chair, and you're going to wait for the other brothers, man. You see? And you're going to be with Yahweh Shai, man. You see? So it's a win-win situation, man. Fuck Esau. He ain't gonna get away with nothing. Okay? Not even thinking, and not even beheading you, even though you're not gonna die. You see? He's not even gonna get away with that. You see? The Lord's gonna get on his ass, man. It says verse 4, the sorrows of death compassed me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me, about the snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried unto my power. And yeah, when we were going through hell, even considering, because you may you in the flesh, what it says, the enemy shall come in like a flood, but a standard shall lift it up against him. So you may see Esau come in like a flood, and you may jump a little bit, but guess what? You're gonna that spirit is gonna step in. You see, the spirit is gonna step in. All right, you're gonna consider YAHAWASHI. You're gonna be calling on the names. Whether it's in your head, or, you have a private moment where you calling on YAHAWASHI. You're gonna call upon the Lord when you're in distress, man. It says, in my distress I called upon the Lord and cried unto my power. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. You see, again, going back to that what is that? Isaiah 59, I think it's 59:19. Let me see. I believe it is 59:19. One second. Yep, Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. That's what the Lord is going to do. He's going to stand up for us, man. You see? He's going to lift up that standard. You going to that standard, it's dealing with basically spiritual power, disappearing, taking flight. YAHAWASHI going to step in, man. We really ain't got nothing to worry about, man. But like I said, it's the fight. We're in the flesh. You see? As I said, this, the flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Or for paraphrasing, man, we're in the flesh. The flesh gonna jump first, but then guess what? The spirit gonna kick in. It's gonna step in. All right, the comfort of YAHAWASHI. It's gonna step in, man. All right, you're gonna be comforted by the words of the Lord, man. You see, the Holy Spirit. Okay, you're gonna be comforted, man. All right, those angels working on your mind. Okay, putting those precepts on that. Remember this, remember that, brother. Remember this, remember that. You see. Hey, if you not, I'm gonna just say, you may not be a brother that's good with remembering precepts, but guess what? In that day, hey, I bet you will. I bet you will, man. You might have so many damn precepts come in your mind, and it ain't gonna be funny, man. You see? But again, man, Lord is gonna lift that standard up against us, man. The brothers, the Lord hear our cries, man. Scriptures tell you how the prayers of the humble pierce the clouds, man. What up, God? Matter of fact, coming over here in the Apocryphal, get ready to close it out in a minute. I can, Lord willing, this is edifying, man, throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, to the sheep of YAHAWASHI, man. All right, who's listening? All right, the elect. Okay, Lord will again. I said, I hope to be of that number. You know, as well as you brothers and sisters, I hope as well, man. All right, but going back, 2 Corinthians 15:7, it says, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, man. And that's it. And that's the Lord, man. Where the souls of the just complain continually. We are complaining continually. Don't you see these damn videos going up? All right? Week in, week out, day and night. You see? We complaining continually. Brothers throwing up prayers, you know, in that private times. They're throwing up prayers. Whether it's in your head, like I said, in your head, or you go somewhere, ducked off to yourself. Brothers, you know, sometimes brothers just be meditating, you know, just meditating on the Lord. Just has the Lord, you know, having that one-on-one with YAHAWASHI. You know, at the end of the day, we still crying out. We asking for deliverance, man. All right, we ask for the Lord to save us. And that's the spirit out. Yeah, we brought that out earlier. Shalom too, the beloved brother Samat. You know, yeah, we brought that out. That spirit out. We started off with that. You know, that Ezekiel 9:4. You know, those who sigh and cry. You know, but that's the spirit of the Lord having crying out. And that's, again, Lord is going to judge 2/3 of our people because they're not crying out. All right? But he said he will no longer hold his tongue no more. And you seeing it again. The prophets are out. They're out. And they're rebuking. Okay? They're blowing the trumpet. All right? And Lord has things happening now, man. Lord is stirring shit up now. You see? You got great earthquakes, floods happening, great death upon the scene. You see? YAHAWASHI is shaking shit up, man. The Lord of hosts is visiting this place, man. All right? But again, the Lord is hearing our prayers, brothers. He hearing our cries, man. All right? And I'm gonna close it out with this one right here. Damn, come on, bro. Come on, brother. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 4. And it says, and I heard another voice from heaven, saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, because they're coming. Great plagues are coming to Babylon the Great. First and foremost, you got to step out of this place by the way of your mind. Okay? But then as well, this is going into the chariots as well, man. You've been delivered into the chariots, been beamed up. Okay? Again, Lord will, we got that number. Lord, have mercy upon us and let us enter into his chambers. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. Again, Lord is finna get ready to whoop this bitch for old and new. All right? She's not finna get away with nothing. It says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled unto her double. Yeah, the thing she done to the children of Israel. All right? The greater pressure she put upon her. Lord said, put double on that bitch. Because you got to consider, hey, some things are hidden. That all things we don't even know that this bitch done unto us. But when we get those new bodies, it's going to be unlocked and revealed. And we're going to double unto her, man. Double, man. It says, verse 7, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And you see that by the mindset of the people. Okay? You see how they walk around here, again, walking in darkness. Feel as though they're not going to get caught by the light. Okay? Feel as though they're not going to fall in the pit somewhere. All right? But the Lord said, hey, he's going to destroy this bitch, man. Again, verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death, mourning, and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord who have judged her, man. All right? The Lord's going to judge this bitch, man. Okay? And she ain't going to be able to escape, man. All right? Lord willing, man, this was edifying, man. I'm going to end off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. That belongs to the head elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who room and teach well. I also want to give a shout out there to the whole elect, to you Akim and few Aquas who are sincerely in this truth, as well as believers, as well as not just believers, but those as well, man. And again to you, I'd like to say Shalom, DTA, Baba Bahasham. Damn, I should put